Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to Excel or looking to brush up on your skills, you're in the right place. In today's video, we will be diving deep into the basics of spreadsheet navigation. We will cover everything you need to know about cells, columns, and rows to get you started on your Excel journey. Let's get started. First, we will explore how to navigate through your spreadsheet efficiently. We've got the home menu over here, the insert menu, the page layout menu, the formula menu, the data menu, the review menu, the view menu, and the developer menu. Each of these menus will be discussed in practical terms. The other menu, developer menu, load test menu, and Power Query menu can be disabled or enabled depending on user's preference. For me, I enabled my developer menu because I do a lot of programming and other advanced stuff in Excel which I need them for. For the home menu is Excel most used menu. It has very straightforward submenus. The clipboard, which allows you to copy, cut, and paste in Excel. For example, if I want to cut this, I click on the cell, I tap the scissors, which represents the cut. I click on where I want to post it, and I click paste. So there we have it. The font section allows you to set font size. For example, I click on the cell, I can set the font size to something bigger, like 14. It also allows you to change the background color. I can change the background color to um another shade of yellow. It also allows you to change the handwriting or the font, so to say. And there we have it. The number section over here, it allows you to set how a number is shown in Excel. The regular number or the currency, scientific or percentage or even fraction. For example, this number over here, if I want to set it as a number, I could come here and put it like this. To increase the decimal place, I'll tap here. To reduce it, I'll tap here. And to put comma, I'll tap here to show that, okay, yes, this value this one is mostly used when you want to like show that, okay, is a currency or is a figure or is an amount. Like for example now, if it's like this, it might be difficult. If it's like this, it might be difficult for you to know the exact figure here. But when you put in your comma, you can be able to tell that this is 20 million. So yes, the style section, it allows you to set the format of an Excel cell based on the data it holds. The cells section, it allows you to insert new cells, delete cells, and change cell format. For example, you could delete this, and that is that. The editing section, it houses the very useful sort and filter tools, and also find and select, even find and replace. There's even auto sum, which helps you to sum all the numbers in a section. We'll be using this a lot during our mentorship. So the insert menu houses some of Excel best tools. We have this table section, which allows you to insert the pivot table, the pivot charts, and the table. So inserting a table in Excel allows for quick formatting and better formulas. Pivot table and pivot charts will be discussed later on my YouTube channel. The illustrations, it allows you to insert images and shapes. We have the charts. We have a lot of charts here. It allows you to insert charts, which should be specially discussed later. Because as a data analyst, you don't just use any chart because it's probably appealing to you, it fits your data, or what have you. Each data has a specific chart it goes with. We have the spark lines. It allows you to insert charts that fit into one Excel cell. They make some beautiful reports and easy to read. We have the filter section. It allows you to filter out fields, values you are not interested in. The links. It allows you to point a cell content to a website or an email address. We have the text. It allows you to insert text and objects, pretty much anything, including a PDF document. The symbols, it allows you to type out equations and special symbols. Like, for example, there are a lot of symbols and special equations that you might not be able to find on your keyboard. This is where you come to get them. So, we are going over to our page layout menu. The page layout menu does just that. It sets up our Excel document, the page look, and for printing. So the theme section is not often used. It sets the look of the Excel window itself. We have the page setup over here. It allows you to set how the page comes out when printed. The most used is the orientation that can be set as portrait or landscape. Yes. So the scale to fit over here, it allows you to set how much is printed per page. The sheets options over here, you wouldn't want to change the default. It allows you to see it set whether Excel grid lines should be printed or not. So if you want it to be printed, you tick. If you want your headlines to be printed, you tick as well. The arrange section, it lets you rearrange overlapping objects like shapes, images, and text boxes. The formula menu, the formula menu gives you access to Excel's built-in formulas. So for the function library, it has the formula grouped by category. Once you have an idea of what you want done, it helps you to locate the formula and to use it. Like as a data analyst, you practically sleep in this section. We have the defined names. It lets you name a cell or selection of cells. It can be very useful when analyzing a big data base or building a model. The formula auditing, it allows you to check for errors in your formulas, trace formula cells, and see how your final result is being calculated. We have the calculation, which allows you to set when the formulas in your Excel sheets are calculated, automatic or manual. We have the data menu. The data menu allows you to work with external data and do basic data formatting. So basically, this section gets and transform data. It allows you to import data or link from external data source. For example, you're working on a COVID-19 report and you want to import reports and you want to import data from their official websites. This is where you come to. Okay. So the queries and connections, it allows you to make changes to the connections, the link to an external data file. The sort and filter section, it allows you to sort data and do some filtering. So the filter allows you to specify values to display. As a data analyst, you'll be using this section often. The data tools section, it allows you to do very basic data analysis, especially removing duplicates. You cannot work on a project as a data analyst without removing duplicate. Is a must, there must be a duplicate due to human error or what have you. So yeah, it also helps, this section enables you to split one field into several, like the text column over here. For example, in splitting your name into your first name and your last name. So I'll be doing that quickly over here, for example. Okay, so how do we go about this? You select the cell. Step one, select the cell by clicking, tap the text column. Make sure your delimited is clicked, click next. But here I selected space. Why? Because what is separating my both names is space. If what is separating the both names you want to split is not space, please choose what it is. If it's not listed here, for example, here we have semicolon, comma, space. You can click the order and select what is your delimiter. So I'll click next, and you always leave this section in general, at least in most cases, and then finish. And there we have it. It has been splitted into two. So that is what the text to column is used for. We're not done with that data menu. We still have the focus. So this one is just for analysis. Okay, it is visible after you have enabled your data analysis add-in. So it allows you to access a large collection of statistical analysis tools and modeling. We have the review menu. The review menu is for spell checks, commenting, and setting access restriction, just basically your privacy. So the proofing, it allows you to carry out spell checks and word meaning. The language allows you to translate the Excel file content from one language to another. For example, if I want to translate this to another language, so you can come here and click or search any language you want it to be translated to, and it will do just that. The comments section, it allows you to include comments in an Excel sheet, view all comments at once, or delete comments. The protection, it allows you to set access restrictions and track changes to the Excel file. It also allows you to share the file. So the last menu you'll be looking at today is the view menu. The view menu allows you to change the window layout of the Excel document. It doesn't change anything in the actual document. It's just the way it is displayed. The workbook view, it allows you to set how the workbook is displayed. The show, it controls what non-printed details are shown, like the grid lines, the headings, the formula bar, and ruler. The one you'll be interested most is the grid lines. If you want your Excel sheet to look more like a Word file, you can just untick the grid lines, and there you go. You can print it. The zoom does exactly what it says. It zooms. The window, it allows you to freeze headers so that when you scroll, they will never be out of view, and also allows you to split the Excel sheet display so you can compare two different parts of the sheet. The macros allows you to see the macros program in the Excel file. So this is it for basic spreadsheet navigation. For the understanding cells, columns, and rows. In a cell, you type into small rectangular boxes called cells. So I'm referring to everything you type or copy into Excel cells as data. Every cell has an address. Yes, every cell has an address. So this part highlighted green, the address is B10. So the address is always shown here. Anyone you click, you can always see the address here. So for this green highlighted area, the address is B10. Now what does it mean? It means column B and row 10. So it's an intersection of column B and row 10. So a collection of millions of these cells make an Excel sheet that we know, and an Excel file is also referred to as an Excel workbook. So that's the end of this video. I hope you learned something new. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share.